Hey folks, thank you for clicking on the video. I'm just packing for a trip, but I've got a new sleeping bag for this trip, and this is made by, I don't know how you say that, Qezer. This is a duck down sleeping bag. It says it's a winter sleeping bag, but I got this to replace my 3-season bag. I'm going to test this a few times between now and the end of this video. While it's brand new, we'll just get it out, have a look at it, tell you a few things about it. Right, so the information that we got on here is comfort rating between 5 degrees and -8 degrees, and then your lowest rating on there is -12. But size wise, 215 by 80 centimeters. It weighs 1,560 grams, which is 3.4 pounds. 620 fill power with 1,000 grams of duck down in it. These ones, I only bought one obviously, but these ones you can get 2 of them and zip them together, so that's quite a cool option. Yeah, as I say, brand new, still got all the tags on, but stuff sack seems decent. And you get a storage bag in there too, that's always handy. And there she is. Oh, seems quite thick actually. Yeah, I've gone for blue inside with black outside. They do a few different colours, and I think you can go right and left zip if I remember rightly, but I got the right hand zip. Zip seems okay, and it's a double zip. There's another zip at the bottom. I guess that's so you can undo it and, you know, zip 2 of them together. Right. That's not a bad colour inside as well. Yeah. Okay, so you've got a neck baffle, goes all the way around. Can you draw it shut? Yes, you can. Drawstring on the neck baffle. Got nice thick. This bit's got, I don't think that's down in there, I think that's an artificial filling. But that's a nice thick, you know, where the zip joins up, that sits underneath to stop the air getting through the zip. That seems a sensible idea. And there's a little privacy pocket here, just for you to slide your phone into when you're sleeping. Help keep your phone battery going. And you know, if you're like me, you listen to things in the night. Nice. Let's get in. Now, yeah, it's of a decent size. Feels nice and thick. It seems like there's quite a lot of down in here. In the foot box, they've kind of squared it off, so my feet are sticking, you know, right up like that. And so, yeah, that's a nice design feature. So yeah, it's kind of flat here, and then you got like pointy bits for your feet to fit in. That's pretty cool. When you zip yourself right in, you got this Velcro patch to keep the zip closed, but when you're not using it, there's a secondary one, so you can just fold that over so it doesn't get in the way and constantly get stuck down. So yeah, nice little touches. And obviously you can close the hood as much as you want, just leave your nose sticking out. So this is a ripstop fabric, and they say it's water resistant, so we'll give that a little test. Yeah, that beads off okay, nothing gets through. And on the website they say 3 seasons, recommended between 0 and 5 degrees, but comfort limit is -8. So yeah, it's 3 season to me, but you know, it doesn't get much below -8 here, so I'll probably use it all year round. According to their website, the chest area, which I guess is sort of up here, is reinforced with synthetic insulation as well as down, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, this material, it says on their website, is a 40D tear resistant nylon ultra high density fabric with waterproof and windproof performance. So yeah, looks half decent. And this bag, currently on Amazon it's about 90 quid, so it's a real budget option. But if it's a budget option that's going to keep you warm, you know, through the winter, you know, that's no bad thing. So yeah, the proof will be in the pudding, obviously. So I'm taking it camping this weekend. The weather's set to be probably down to about 4 or 5 degrees in the night, because I'm up high. It'll be a little bit colder than it will be at ground level, so you know, it's a nice gentle test for it to start with, and we'll do a bit more when the temperatures start to drop a bit. But you know, let's just test it in comfortable conditions first. But seems a good bag, seems nicely made. Come back when I've slept in it. As I suspected, the sleeping bag performed admirably. It's nice, actually. It wasn't, you know, it's not super cold at the moment, but I was cold last night when we'd been up on this hill for a couple of hours messing about, eating and stuff, and there was a chilly wind. And by the time I went to bed, I was feeling the cold. And yeah, I got in this and was, you know, within a few minutes I was toasty and warm. I didn't end up zipping it up all the way because it was too warm for that, but yeah, I think I've got high hopes for this as a kind of colder weather sleeping bag. Yeah, I slept really well in it. It's thick, it's comfy, and yeah, I woke up this morning a warm person, which is always nice when you're out in the cold. Okay, so yeah, second night in the Peak District, and I'm back in the bag. I've got loads of confidence in it after last night. I was warm and toasty last night, so I've got no worries about it tonight. Good morning. So yeah, day 2 with that sleeping bag. No problems. I was out like a light last night. Did a lot of walking yesterday, so I was pretty tired. But the test is, you know, when you wake up in the morning. And I woke up this morning and I was just snug and warm. No problem at all. But, you know, to be fair, the weather conditions are not exactly freezing, so probably 4 or 5 degrees again last night, which is, you know, at its comfort. So we need to try and get it down to, you know, close to freezing. The weather is going to turn soon, so we'll report another day. Good morning. So, had the sleeping bag do with some colder weather. It did great. It's now 8 o'clock. I was probably asleep by 11. I took off a couple of layers. I had a hoodie on and stuff when I got in because it was cold out, and yeah, that lasted about 2 minutes before I started getting hot. So I ditched a couple of clothing layers,
and yeah, slept really well and was not cold in any way until I went for a wee about 5 minutes ago, and then I was freezing. So I'm back in the bag to warm up, and then I'm going to have some breakfast and carry on my trip. But yeah, this bag's great. Really impressed. It's handled the cold. It's comfy. I like all the, you know, as I say, it's down, but all the sort of trim stuff and the baffles and all, they're synthetic. So yeah, it feels really snug when you're in it. And yeah, nothing more to say. It did well. Didn't he do well? Right, there's a link in the description if you're interested. If I can find any information off the company, discount codes and stuff, I'll stick that in there too. But yes, that has been my sleeping bag video. It's taken me about 3 or 4 months to make, so I hope it was worth it. Right, look after yourselves. See you soon.